Hey guys, the following video is brought to you by American Collectors Insurance. Stick around towards the end for some more information. Hey everyone, thanks for checking in with American Collectors Insurance. Today on the Zoom call, we have a special guest. It's Frank Hoffman. So Frank Hoffman, for those of you that don't know, is a lifelong car fan, and he is a finalist in our Glory Days photo contest. Frank, how are you doing today?
I am doing well, and I can't tell you how much I'm excited about being here and talking to you today.
Okay, Frank, so how did you hear about the Glory Days photo contest? Can you tell us that?
I'm not sure who put the link on, but I found the link on Facebook. The link was on there, and I thought, I've got nothing to lose, and I got one picture, I'm going to send it in, and so I did.
So why don't you tell people a little bit about the story behind this photo? And well, first let's start with the car. What car is it in this photo?
This car is a 1971 Chevy Nova Super Sport. I had a job. I was making not a ton of money, but I was making money, and I thought, I'm going to buy myself a new car. A different car. So I looked at used Novas, and there was just a bunch of them around, but for what they wanted for new Novas, I could almost buy a new one. After some negotiating back and forth, we decided that he could put me in a new car for about $3,200. And I ordered it with the few things that I really wanted on it. And the only thing that I was really wanted on it was I wanted a Super Sport. I wanted it to stand out just a little bit from all the rest of the Novas. And when it came down to picking a color, we decided on burnt orange. I'm really glad that I picked that car because it is a dated color, and people look at that and they know exactly where it came from. But it was a third generation Nova, and I just loved that. And I thought, this is my car. It's built just the way I want it. And I'm really happy that I bought it. So anyway, I took delivery of it in March of '71. And that's when my journey with my car started.
Okay, so as you uploaded this photo, I assume you probably just kind of watched it to see where it would go or how many votes it got. What did it feel like to you watching it, and then when you actually found out you were finalists?
Well, there was a few votes that we didn't put in, and so I thought, well, somebody liked it. And I thought, well, if you put a picture in and it gets no action, well, then nobody likes it. But if you get a little action, well, you've tripped a chord with somebody. So, if I finish in the top 10, I'll be real happy with that. That's something. It's a good thing I was sitting down when I opened up the email from Chris, and I thought, I won. I said, how in the world is that even possible? How could they gauge anything from just a crummy little picture that I sent them? I didn't tell them anything. I just sent them a crummy little picture. But I was really, and I told my wife, I got up and I said, you're not even going to believe this. I said, we got third place out of that picture. And I said, thank you for being in it. That probably had something to do with it. I'm just ecstatic. I never win anything. So I'm happy that I win something and it's associated with something that's that important to me, the car.
Okay, Frank, so when you submitted this photo, you probably looked at it and saw something that maybe others wouldn't see. So when you look at the photo of your girlfriend, now wife, with the Nova, what do you see when you look at the photo?
I look at the photo and I try to imagine, you got a gazillion memories, and it's not really hard to go back and relive some of those memories, but it to me is, and she was, well, we were both pretty young, and it's like we both matured and grew up together. I don't know how to explain it, but we both kind of came of age together and stuff. And it, when I think about the car, I automatically think of her, and I think of us. Because we were in the car all the time. That's what we used. That's how we got around. And I look at this car and I try to think of all of the things that have progressed in that 50 years since we've had the car. All of the things that we have seen, and all of the things that we have done, and all of the things that have come and gone. And it's not really, it's a car, but it's more than a car. It's almost like a book. And the book started the first chapter was when we bought the car, and we started doing this, and then as time went on, it was just another chapter, and it was just another chapter in the book. It was another chapter. You know, we had kids, and the car was a grocery getter. She had seats in the back, and you know, she chased around, you know, taking them to the doctor and going shopping and doing this. And so, you know, this car just, it kind of evolved, and it kind of went with us everywhere we went. And now we end up here 50 years later, and we still got the car. And I'm thinking that, you know, I still look at it as kind of like, you know, not written down in, you know, in ink and on paper, but it's still a book, and I have no idea what the next chapter is going to be.
So is it safe to say then, for this photo, a picture is worth 1,000 words?
Oh, yeah, 1,000,000 words. Yeah, 1,000,000 words.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Frank, for sitting down with us. I hope you have a good holiday season.
Yeah, you too as well.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Go to www.americancollectors.com to get your free quote today and see how much you can save. Thanks for watching.